We find ourselves in the middle of the battlefield that was once Peter Parker's home in Queens, as the combined might of the Wall Crawler, Iceman, the Human Torch, Sue Storm, S.H.I.E.L.D., and The Thing attempts to put a stop to a rampaging monster wreaking havoc in the middle of the neighborhood. You'd think that a coalition of superheroes like this would be more than enough to handle a brutish creature, but you'd be wrong. Because our heroes are dealing with something more concerning, as the Thing loses control of his own body.
Ben! Ben!
Help.
What do I do? Someone help us! Why won't any of you help us?
Ben!
And just like that, Ben Grimm, the Thing, loses consciousness and everything goes black. Later, we find that S.H.I.E.L.D. director Carol Danvers has captured the creature they were fighting in the middle of Queens. Inside this S.H.I.E.L.D. containment facility in Pennsylvania, Danvers does her best to make the creature talk.
Some of my experts don't think you could possibly speak English. But I wonder how it is you'd have any hostile agenda with us if you didn't understand us. How would that work exactly? I think you do. I think you can communicate with us, one way or another.
The creature remains quiet in spite of Carol's threats. In the end, even Carol herself admits that she may not be the person for this kind of job.
So I called someone who is.
And that someone is none other than the OG legend of S.H.I.E.L.D., Nick Fury. He walks into the containment room carrying a baseball bat. And as you'd expect, Fury is not the kind of man you'd want to mess with.
What's your name?
Meanwhile, at the Triskelion medical facility, Johnny and Sue watch over an unconscious Ben lying in his own containment chamber. As it has been going on for some time now, more and more chunks of the Thing's rocky exterior continue to shed. And as for the two Storm siblings, they have no idea what's happening with their fellow Fantastic Four member. In fact, the only thing that Sue can do right now is hope and plead that Ben pulls through.
Please don't die.
He's gonna make it, Sue. Come on.
Could you give me a minute?
Yeah, sure.
Please, Ben. Not you too. I can't lose you too. We survived everything life threw at us, everything. This can't be it. I'll save you, Ben. I will. But I need you to hang in there. I need you to fight this. I need you because no one knows what to do for you. No one knows what is happening to you. And do you know why? You're one of a kind. Truly.
Sue continues to speak to Ben from outside his chamber, telling him about how she regrets freezing up after he told her he loved her. And in a candid moment from the Invisible Woman, she says this.
I'm going to fix you, Ben. I'm going to fix you and I'm going to earn your love. I will. Please let me, please.
All of a sudden, the rock-skinned superhero starts convulsing inside his chamber as his EKG monitor rapidly beeps, causing Sue to panic.
Ben! Ben, calm down. You need to try and... Somebody help us. Doctors, Johnny, help!
The Thing suddenly opens his eyes as a purple glow emanates within the room.
Oh God, Ben!
Back at the S.H.I.E.L.D. containment facility, not even Nick's enhanced interrogation methods seem to be working on the creature they captured. He only stops when he hears Clint Barton Hawkeye calling for him.
Fury, stop!
Hawkeye.
Go for a walk. I got this.
You're in trouble now, Blasty boy.
We'll be starting with your reproductive organs.
Hawkeye excels at sharply interrogating prisoners. In fact, it only takes a second after Nick walks out of the room to hear the creature's ear-splitting screams, as Hawkeye does his thing. Back in Queens, Aunt May, Bobby Drake, Gwen Stacy, and Peter take a much-needed breather after the destructive scene that transpired earlier. May tells the kids to have some sleep for now. They can talk about the rest of it tomorrow. But the web-slinger has other ideas. He wants to get to the bottom of things, especially how this creature knew where they lived. In the end, he chooses to venture out into the city, as he tells his friends and family to find someplace safe to lie low for a while. Meanwhile, Hawkeye finally manages to make the creature sing like a canary, and what it has to say brings a shock to everyone who can hear it inside this S.H.I.E.L.D. facility.
I am the creation of the Creator. Your society does not work. Your morals are corrupted beyond repair. It is your choices that bring this punishment. And out of this destruction will come a new world. A clean world. A world of true promise. There are no chances left. There are no other options. This is the consequence. It has begun, and it will see its end.
The creature suddenly breaks out of its restraints and grows 100 times its size, forcing everyone in the facility to evacuate. At the Triskelion, we see the thing has become a glowing black creature as he continues to convulse and break out of his medical chamber.
Ben, calm down. Somebody help us. Help! Oh, God!
Ben?
Hi, guys.
A day later, and we find out what truly has become of the superhero once known as the Thing.
How you feeling?
Ben,
You fainted last night.
you're okay?
Oh, I'm more than okay. Susie, I'm back. Ben Grimm is back.
You're back to normal.
Well, that's all relative, but hey. Hey, I'm wearing clothes.
We then find out the extent of the Thing's transformation, as he turns into a literal being of light.
Huh? Whoa! Ben!
I got all my power and none of the orange rocky discharge. The guys upstairs think the orange rock me was like a cocoon.
Oh yeah. You know, that kind of makes sense.
I was gesticulating,
Gestating.
And now you're a butterfly.
and I got my hair back.
And this metamorphosis goes beyond mere aesthetics, as we quickly discover that Ben can compete with someone akin to a mutated Marvel.
I got this, kid. It's time to find out what the all-new me can do.
In this standoff, Ben, Sue, and Johnny joined forces to defeat the rampaging menace, with Ben showing off just how much of a problem he's become for the Ultimate Universe's many evildoers.
I gotta say, it's nice for once not to be the ugliest guy in the fight. No offense. Any chance you want to give us a heads up about what any of this is?
Sue tries to trap the rampaging Marvel in one of her force fields, but it's just not enough, as the monster breaks free and knocks her and the Human Torch away. This prompts Ben to jump into action and put matters into his own hands.
I got this. You guys sit back and enjoy the...
Ben, no!
But the mix of newfound confidence and power makes Ben ignore Sue's calls, as he lunges at Marvel. Ben continues to both cook the creature in front of him and ignore Sue's pleas for him to stop. That's because the invisible woman knows that this bout risks toppling the building where they're fighting.
Damn it!
I got him!
No, you go help Ben!
Suze!
Get them out of the building. Trust me.
Thanks for giving me a chance to test out the new Ben Grimm. How about you give up?
Ben, let me try and burn the hair off his...
In the end, Ben does show Marvel that he's become the ultimate version of himself. But it doesn't compare to the destruction caused by their fight. Because in the aftermath, Sue barely manages to stop the building from crushing the innocent civilians of the city. But she ends up in a strange dimension far and away from her fantastic family. That's all for now. We hope you liked watching this video and can't wait to read your thoughts about it in the comments section below. Please help us out by giving us a like, share, subscribing to our channel, and ringing that notification bell for more superhero goodness. Feel free to check out the next one as well. We'll see you next time. Take care.